time for go. Good evening. It's time for Skyrim Storytime. This is a mostly vanilla version of Skyrim Special Edition with some aesthetic mods, especially things like Books Glow, as the purpose of this stream is to read the lore books and even the fictional ones inside the game while I play. This series is brought to you by a game called Holdfast Nations at War. There's a group in there, a very good community, called the 29th Division. The leader is JT Huga, a fellow streamer, and leads the army, so to say. I've enjoyed my time with them. They've created a nice, fun environment for skirmishes, and they offer plenty of training. If you get a yen to play Holdfast Nations at War, please do check out the 29th. Now, let's jump right in and get to playing, shall we? I think it's about time. It's been a couple of days. And who do I... Fox, are you in here with me? All right. I thought you were going to be explaining to the 29th how to get into the Minecraft server.
Nobody said anything, so, if they want to get in, they can find me.
They can find you. Yeah, well, it's not hard to find you tonight. So, no, I was trying to do some things offline because I know some of this is kind of boring. And I am holding...
Like watching her chop wood because she thinks it's the past money.
Right? I was trying... Looks like I was building, but I do believe I have run out of wood or something. Let me take a look, because this looks pretty built. Let's see where we were at, see what we're missing. Let's see. Alright, maybe I need some iron, so maybe it's time to go shopping. But let's load up this chest, because it looked like I had a bunch of stuff on me that I did not want to keep holding on. I have the 10 pelts. I need to go turn that in. We'll store some dragon bones and scales, because we're not anywhere near ready to use that. Extra Lotus, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a good evening. I think we need goat hide at the moment. Or the pelt. Okay, I do have iron, so I can go make some stuff. We're not going to be using Moonstore anytime. Alright, let's calculate what we need. Let's see what room. Did we finish the bedroom? We have not, and since we're just getting started tonight, we're going to go ahead and start with a story, as it looks like next to the bed I have some glowing books, which is always a good thing for us. I think we'll start tonight with On Stepping Lightly, The Nordic Ruins of Skyrim by Sigillus Justus. Dotting the landscape of Skyrim, the ancient Nordic ruins are a testament to the ingenuity of the Nordic people of the past. When constructing the final resting places of their noble class, these supposedly quote-unquote barbaric people proved quite the opposite, developing some of the most sophisticated and clever defenses ever encountered. Coupled with the presence of the fearsome Draugr, these tombs have become quite a challenge for the would-be treasure hunter. The most often overlooked obstacles are the abundance of traps spread throughout the tombs, ranging from simple tripwire-activated rock falls to complex pressure plate-triggered dart traps. The Nords utilize these devices abundantly. Most of the traps can be avoided by simply looking for the trigger mechanism and avoiding them. Since they are most often placed in areas where distractions abound, remember to keep your eyes to the floor. One of the keys to survival in the Nordic ruin is through the clever use of these traps to gain an upper hand against its denizens. In many cases, it's trivial to lure them across the triggering mechanism in hopes that they'll fall victim to the trap's effect. This advantage can come heavily into play when encountering an oil trap. Using a ranged attack, lure your victim onto the oil and then loose an arrow at its fire pot hanging above. The moment the fire pot shatters, the entire pool of oil will ignite and engulf the enemy. Just be certain that you're standing clear of the oil yourself, or else this trick could end your expedition in an untimely manner. Aww. Extra lot, this is very sweet of you. Perhaps one of the most amazing engineering marvels of all to be found in the ruins has little to do with the traps designed to kill. Utilizing all manner of pull chains, levers, switches, and pressure plates, some of the most frustrating obstacles can occur in the form of puzzles that could threaten to block your progress. Watch for the telltale signs of these barriers: groups of levers in a single place, rotating pillars with carvings on all faces, and even large arrays of pressure plates covering the floor of the room. In most cases, the puzzle might take experimentation. In others, the solution could actually be present elsewhere in the complex. It's recommended to keep a writing implement and a journal handy in the latter case. Although Nordic ruins are commonly infested with vermin, such as skeever and spiders, these creatures pale in comparison to the mighty Draugr. These horrific animated dead beings are commonly found as guardians in most of the tombs, and will defend them mercilessly. Since the Draugr tend to lay dormant until someone happens upon their resting place, it's advisable to keep an eye on any niches or sarcophagi that you encounter. These undead beings animate rather rapidly and silently, so always watch your back. Any remains you may have passed could suddenly animate and set upon you without warning. The perils of the Nordic ruin are not without reward. The burial chambers in some of the larger complexes have been known to contain all manner of riches, from gold coins to even the occasional enchanted weapon or armor. Never dismiss the small ceremonial urns that dot the ruins. They are commonly filled with ancient offerings of great value. There are rumors that most, if not all, of these ruins contain large walls with magical inscriptions upon them, but these have yet to be confirmed. While this might seem like a comprehensible guide to the ruins, there are certain to be dangers lurking within that remain undiscovered. Just be sure to always enter these tombs with plenty of equipment and a good, solid weapon by your side. With a bit of patience, a keen eye, and a light step, the Nordic ruin can bring you great wealth. Do without these simply safety measures, and you risk becoming a permanent resident, like many before you. And our first book is all done. Now for a drink of water, because again, my voice is still trying to be awfully twitchy. Anyway, back to talking about the 29th for a minute. Fox, I enjoyed artillery. I didn't think I would, but I actually did. Oh, did you leave me? Oh, he sure did. Oh well. I was putting stuff up, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Plenty of this. I have some steel. I'm going to put that up. I've got straw. Okay. Let's see if there's anything left in the bedroom. That one's already put up, so the bedroom's done. Kitchen is done. So we're on the main hall. Let's see what we got left to do in here. I don't care for the barrels. So let's see, we need nails, hinge, and we are out of logs. So logs, nails, and hinges. Where's my girl? Here she is.
Honor to you, of course. What are we running short of? I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
No, we'll start with some wood. Let's go make some nails and a couple of hinges. We have the iron right now, so let's utilize it. It is dark. Did I do that? This respawned. That's awesome. We'll grab this. I was gonna say, that's a long stretch of a vein. Alright, we're gonna make us some supplies here. Let's grab a couple of hinges, couple stacks of nails, grab a fitting. Maybe we'll not have to run back and forth so much. I haven't even gotten animals yet. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, we'll build, and then we'll go crawl in bed.
What are you talking about not having animals? You got me, I'm an animal.
You came back. Welcome back.
Oh yes, I had to acquire food and pay attention to my hubby.
How is hubby tonight?
He's fun. He's actually not bad, really.
Good.
Good.
Good. Good.
He's good.
We grabbed dinner earlier. Kind of getting late.
Yeah, I wanted to actually get something, not necessarily really substantial, but food. So I grabbed a Hot Pocket because
Nice.
that's totally substantial, right?
I ended up having junk tonight. I was supposed to be good and totally was not. Do I want to? No, see, I'm going to build an alchemy enchanting kind of house. These are all the mounted things I'm not particularly fond of. So I think we're done in here. Actually, the elk wouldn't be bad. Let me go see if I've got large antlers. Let's take a look. Yeah, I know I didn't sell them, so they should be here.
It would be in your alchemist classes.
All that should be in here too. Yeah, see? I've got large antlers. That'll go over the fireplace nicely, right? Oh, forgot the hide. My bad. My bad. Alright, I can't seem to aim very well tonight. You see that? Look at that. That's from doing cannoneering tonight. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Cannoneering is interesting thing. If you're good at it, you're good at it, basically.
Oh, I had 2 elk hides. There we go. Okay, so the front grand hall is done. Yeah, see, I like the elk. I think that looks nice over the fireplace. Big antlers. That looks good. Okay, so now I need to handle this back room. And start working on that. No barrels. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 fittings, and we're gonna get another stack of nails. 4 fittings and a stack of nails. And that might have tapped out my iron. Damn. Well, it's dark. I'll get a rested experience and run down to Riverwood and buy some more iron. That's not a problem. The desk, the display, and the wardrobe. Furniture. We are out of logs again. Oh, Wenchie, did you go to bed? Yeah, he's in bed. Wow. How's that for levitation? You took my side of the bed, you big ogre.
Greedy. Greedy wench.
Of course I am. He took my side of the bed, yo.
Annie and I switch sides regularly.
Yeah, that's it. Wake up.
That's actually a great lie. We've been together for 7 years and we've always slept on the same sides of the
Hello,
bed.
my love. Back from some adventure, I bet? Yes, my love. What do you need?
Hey, do
Take a look.
you have any iron?
Dude, that's
He does. 1 iron ore. I'll take it.
Am I helpful?
Goodbye, my love.
Just slightly hopeful. But where's the wench? There she is. Come here, you. I need some wood, and I don't want to run and get it.
Honor to see you again, my friend.
Shoot your wood.
See you. Of course. What are we running short of?
Set it on me.
I'll see to it at once.
Good girl. Hey, are you ready to
Yes,
make
my
me
love.
some... What is this? Where's the option that you cook me a nice home-cooked meal?
Goodbye, my love.
Dang. Feeling unloved. Didn't even offer me gold or anything that he normally does. Oh, rotting nails again. Why? Why must we always be out of nails? Now you're gonna make me run to freaking Riverwood. And when I say run, I mean fast travel because reasons. Oh, and I forgot to edit my my Twitch. Oh, I better do that. It says I'm in Minecraft and I'm not. You got it? All right, my moderator's stepping in. I just realized that. It's because yesterday to promote our new I can't believe I forgot to reset that. My bad.
Big F.
Big F. Big F. I should have streamed Holdfast. So people
Yeah, that would have been funny. I get the load a cannon.
get the loaded cannon.
Load
Hey,
a lot
quit-
cannon.
Quit
I
running
say,
away from me, yo.
just load a lot
Look.
cannon.
I need some lumber, dude.
Building, eh? We can deliver it wherever you need.
Yes, please.
I'll have them hauled over right away.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy an extra set.
Doing some building, eh? We can deliver it wherever you need. I'll have them hauled
Alright,
over right
now we're gonna go buy some iron. Say hi to our buddy.
Divine smile on you, friend.
That's right. I know you like me. She likes me too. But that other guy does not.
Whatever. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Let's see. I just need that. I'll take that. That. And you know what? 3 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. Okay. Done. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm.
All fixed.
All fixed. Thank you, moderator. So joining me tonight is Lord Foxington, who's also part of the
Hello.
29th. Yes, there. Real life friend. The person you heard behind me, who also took care of my little blunder, is my moderator, Bunny Vulture, who also Twitch streams and has a YouTube channel. You might find some things there, but it's been a minute. Should message him. Maybe he'll make more content.
Bother.
I know, right? that everyone's off doing their thing, we'll come in here. And I forgot to make the stuff. Nails for days. Of course I did. Of course I did. Hey, I did pretty good at the cannons, okay?
Yeah. You loaded those cannons properly. Good job.
I can't follow directions. Oh my god. Let's grab a pair of hinges, maybe a fitting. See if we can keep ourselves from having to run back in. I'm curious, when you get a spouse, they want to open up a store. We're in the middle of nowhere. Curious. Just let it happen.
It's a black market thing.
Gotcha. Nope, nope, nope. I think we're done in here. Yeah, we're done in here. I'm gonna remove that.
What they're actually doing is they're human trafficking. That's how they make so much money out of it.
We're human trafficking now?
That's what they do, don't you know? It's canonically proven.
Ooh, we're out of iron fittings. Let's see. 1 fitting, 2 fitting, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know we're going to need another stack of nails. So 6 fittings and another stack of nails, and maybe that'll be enough. And then it's time to look for another book. Another stack. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 6 fittings. Was it in here? No, it was upstairs. While I was out there, I should have removed those excess things, but I did not. Fail. Bum bum ba bum.
Wow.
Cupboard, 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 dresser. And we actually ran out of nails. I did not get quite enough. Okay.
We go.
I know, right? For shame. We almost ran out of iron again. But we're really close to finishing the inside. We'll order up some animals. Okay, beds for days for everybody. And we need nails and a hinge. And a fitting. Nails, hinge, fittings. Yeah, we need lots of nails and a couple of hinges. And we're out of goat horns. Okay, nails, fittings. Run to Riverwood, get some goat horns. Unless they're in here and I didn't notice them. Alright, chest. Let's see what you've got hidden in here. One goat horn. That's not enough. Dang. Alright. Alright. We'll make what we can with what we've got left. And iron. So I know we needed that. At least a couple of fittings. A hinge. take another spot of that. And we'll build what we can, and once we're done building, we'll go off on an adventure. We need to find another book to read anyway. Need goat horns too. Long chest.
Missing goats.
Display case. Weapon plaque. That. 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 And that. And of course need hinges and nails, and we're out of not enough goat horns. And I don't really care to put another mounted thing. So we need goat horns and iron. So we'll go outside, we'll put stuff up, and time to adventure. Let's see. Miscellaneous. No, we want... It doesn't say ingredients. Oh, that sucks. I think I'm in the middle of that quest right now. Yeah, see, he made me a home-cooked meal before. Turd burglar.
Oh, you.
I can't believe he didn't give me new goodies. Alright, building supplies go out here. So, bear pelts go with me because I can finish. I have 2 goat horns. We're out of gold. Ouch. I guess I could break that iron ore down and make some rings and then enchant them, but that's tedious too. Alright, the rest of this I get to keep. Alright, 72. Good weight. Alright, let's see. What's on the agenda today? Do we want to go to Solstheim? Not necessarily. You really want me to join the Thieves Guild, which means I need to go back to Riften and beat these people up. Oof. I've agreed to help the Temple of Mara. We're gonna go talk to Calcelmo. Let's see what direction he's in. He's that direction. Which means he's this way. He's in Markarth. Alright, let's go to Markarth.
Songs. Just old memories that help me go down.
You know, I have not had a good glass of honey mead in a long, long time. That sounds
I
good.
have some in my house, actually.
Do you really?
I have some for my wedding, or as a wedding present.
Oh, it sounds so good. Toast to the ancestors. Oh. Over a fire pit.
What are you hiding, priest? I'm not hiding anything.
Toast to your ancestor.
As you should. For without them, I would not be here.
No. Big doubt.
Look what I found. Guess what time it is?
Is it Titan time?
It is story time.
Oh, I thought it was Titan time.
Oh, not yet. But there was a glowing book. We've entered a new place. It is time to read again. Our next book is going to be Dwarves, The Lost Race of Tamriel, Volume 1, Architecture and Designs, by Calcelmo, Scholar of Markarth. That's who I'm going to talk to in just a moment, because he's in love with somebody, and we're here on behalf of Mara. And love. It always comes back to love. That's one thing I really like about this century, is the fact that love is love. No matter the flavoring. Let me begin by correcting a common misconception. The proper term to use when referencing the ancient lost race of Tamriel is Dwemer. It is the word whose meaning is roughly translated to, quote, people of the deep, end quote, in the common tongue, and whose use has been widely replaced by the more ubiquitous nomenclature, quote, dwarves. I would like stated that I use the name, quote, dwarves in lieu of the more accurate term in these books out of sympathy for my readership, whom I can safely assume does not have the breadth of scholarship that 200 years of study has given me. Dude, you're 200 years old?
What?
What? Yeah.
I thought he was human.
I did too, so I'm concerned. Anyway, with that small point finished, let us begin our discussion on the dwarves by focusing on the indisputable artifacts they have left behind. Their architectural and cultural designs. Unlike the more controversial areas of dwarven scholarship, the construction of dwarven cities and relics are well founded due to the plethora of samples taken from the ruins these peoples have left behind. My own home city of Markarth was originally one such ruin, and I can state from first-hand experience that all dwarven designs share a set of common principles that we can use to determine true artifacts from fakes and delineate patterns of methodologies that were important to their craftsmen. First of all, we can say for certain that dwarven artisans favored stone, at least as far as their buildings were concerned. This is no surprise. With notable exceptions, the vast majority of dwarven architecture is found underground or carved out of mountains. It is possible, although only theoretically, that the dwarves first mastered masonry as a race quite early, and later examples of metalwork were added on to much earlier stone designs as the dwarves began to master more complex tools. Regardless, the foundation of all known dwarven ruins is built on stonework, and the structure of dwarven stonework is sharp, angular, and intensely mathematical in nature. By a simple count, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of samples of dwarven buildings, made of precise square shapes, and far fewer examples of discretely rounded or curved stonework, leading us to believe that early dwarves favored trusted, well-calculated designs based on angled lines rather than riskier, more imprecise calculations based on arcs and curves. This comparatively simple tradition of stone cutting has nevertheless resulted in buildings that are as structurally sound today as they were thousands of years ago, making the works of our most skilled masons today seem like child's play in comparison. Metalwork, as far as we know, is the primary method used to make almost all dwarven crafts. We cannot, however, discount more easily destructible materials such as clay, paper, and glass from outside the scope of dwarven craftsmanship. But given the tendency of dwarven design to favor the long-lasting over the fragile, we can safely assume that at the very least metal was a heavy preference. And the metal used in all so far discovered dwarven relics is entirely unique to their culture. No other race has replicated whatever process was used to create dwarven metal, although it can be easily mistaken for bronze, and in fact many forgers of dwarven materials use bronze to create their fake replicas. It is most definitely a distinct type of metal of its own. I have personally seen metallurgists attempt to combine several different types of steel and common and rare ores in order to imitate dwarven metal's exclusive properties. But the only method that has been successful is to melt down existing dwarven metallic scraps and start over from there.
Uncle Calcelmo, I don't understand what you mean.
The excavation, Alcantara. Why don't you like this, Michael? We'll start excavating the sewer cell again.
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calcelmo? I just think I'm Calselmo's
What are
nephew.
you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Twimmer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? I was beginning to lose faith that any help would come. You see, I've been thinking about Feline quite a bit.
Here's my question. If you are actually...
Then you know what a beauty she is.
If you're 200 years old, you look good, old man. And you're still thinking about love?
And had I
Damn,
known so,
son.
I could never hope to approach her. That's the trouble. I know Feline from the keep, but I have no idea what sorts of things she likes. It's not a simple matter. I could offend her fairly easily by bringing up the wrong subject. I've seen it happen before. There is one, Ingvar. He's quite popular with the ladies. Thankfully, Feline is not quite his type, but they've been friends for some time, and he may have some ideas. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance.
Ah. Fair enough. Let's go see about making friends. We gotta get this love to bloom. Probably asleep. Probably wants me to unlock his door. Wait, he's in the treasury house? I've robbed this place. Shifty eyes.
Thief.
I work for the Silver Blood Company.
You are asleep though. Hey, big boy. Hi.
Enough for you, outsider.
Fuck you doing in my house?
Then you found your home, friend. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. Welcome.
Bless you.
No sneeze. No news.
What? Why? Are you interested? Ah, a secret admirer, eh? Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. As for what she might like, I didn't tell you this. Feline likes to act tough, but she really has a soft spot for, of all things, poetry. You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a youth. Poems come in handy when wooing. There's a poem I once used on an older lady of Rorikstead. I can change it to be about Feline, if you've got some gold. Are you prepared to receive my golden words? I don't think you've got enough to cover my expenses with Silverbloods, much less convince me to give my words away.
Ah, I'm broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, bite me. I'm surely I've got something to sell. Oh,
We're
lady.
only interested in helping our patrons.
Fine. The reason why I even came here to help the Book of Love and to do a quest was because I was running out of coin. Let's see, where can I go stir some mischief?
Treasury house? Wait,
Yeah, I've already robbed that place. You know, there's a... Between Riverwood and here, there's a mine. And we have not raided it yet. It's right past the Guardian Stones.
Huh.
Let's go loot a mine.
Huh.
Do. I don't want a pugilist. Where is my dwarven bow? Yeah, there we go. Actually, we can run a little bit till we get up towards the mine. You see? There's a mine. And I believe this is where you start going up. And there's usually an orc in the front guarding it. I can't believe I have not raided this place and then transmuted all the goodies. Yeah, see? Ember Shard. I know you see me. And now you don't. Oh, did I shoot you in the face? Did I? Look at that right in the eye. Ooh, ooh, ouch.
At least doing something.
Oof, ouch.
I'm just trying to think of like the possibility of playing Skyrim through as a pacifist. You don't actually do any fighting, you just like manipulate other people.
Well, I promised that the next time I played, I would play a mage, and I would just be evil. Just everybody dies. Just everybody. Everybody.
Anybody you want to kill.
Any and everybody dies. Come on up the stairs. Come on, big boy. Come on. Oh, you don't see me, huh? It's okay. It's okay. It's only gonna hurt for a minute. Go ahead. Get comfy. Ready? Good night. Did I cause you a little bit of death? I think you did. I think you caught some. Yes. It's a sad state of affairs. But you're dead now. And while you lie there dying or dead, I'm gonna take this iron ore. I appreciate it. I don't think you'll mind. And you know what? I've changed my mind. Give me all your stuff. Naked butt crack. Hi. Give me your stuff too. Wow. It's interesting in the firelight. Okay. Thank you for your contribution. I'm now going to come down here and... Oh! We have a glowing book. I guess it's story time. We found a tattered journal. They've had me working down here for days now. It's not the time that's getting to me, though. It's these tunnels. I've told them countless times now to add extra supports to the weak sections of the tunnel. If only we had more of those wooden beams that we reinforce with bronze bottoms. Honestly, if I hear the earth shift one more time above my head, I'll be so stressed I may stop drinking for good. I mean, what's a Nord without his mead? Spicy. And looks like didn't work out for him. Gonna get some more of this here ore. Okay. Let's make with the sneaking, because I can't remember if there's somebody sitting here or not. It looks like or not. Aww. Good night, dear hearts. It's time for you to sleep the long sleep. You did check the entrance. You totally checked. And all that waited for you was death. Good night, sweet bandits. For now, I shall strip you of your earthly goods, like a so. And you, like a so. Now you're naked. I am very much dead. Just a little bit of death. Just a little bit. And there's one more guard. Come here. We come around the corner, nice and slow. Come on, come into view. Hello, darling. Good night, sweetheart. You did. Now, was there more ore along the way? Besides this one? Take your stuff. Open the door. And clairvoyance. Let's see if I've learned that one yet. That'll be good to sell. Searching these large sacks. Oh my. Scandalous. Dragon's tongue. I'll take it. Let's see. Free this. Free this. All of that. Take that too. And let's see. What else do we got? I hear somebody hammering in the distance, which means, unfortunately, I have to put them to sleep. It shouldn't hurt for long, if they stay still. I'm not heartless. Ah. Look at you, crafting away. So this one saw me. Good night, darling. You hurt me. There's blood upon me. And you spilt it. So I give you points. But in the end, it is you who now lie bare, naked, and dead. Sleep well. I got some iron to take care of. Isn't that right, kitten? Yeah. Kitten agrees. She's purring. Yes, kitten. Now I should have some relative peace. Taking your stuff. I come around the corner and see what's what around here. Smithing increased. Some ore. Another couple of weapons. And look, some already produced. Oh, you fell over. That's a very interesting position.
Oh yeah.
Fox. I think he's ready to be acquired.
Wants you to do something.
I think so. I think the suggestion is definitely in the posture.
See if you can find a sword laying on the ground somewhere. Or do you even put them all up?
I picked them all up.
Oh wow, shit. I was gonna say you can if you hold E when you're looking at something, you can actually pick it up and move it without taking it.
Yeah. Oh, and you wanted me to impale him with the sword?
You sodomize him.
Why is it people who watch my Twitch want me to be evil and do things like that? It's so...
To be fair, he's probably sodomized his fair share of people, so...
Well, that's
it's
true.
Just, you know, just...
Turnabout. Turnabout's fair play.
Yeah, turnabout.
Oh, I gotta look through these large sacks.
Your large sack.
And look, free gold. Some gems. This should earn me some coin. I'll even look in the barrels. Okay.
References nobody will get.
No. Some will, but not all.
Oh yeah. Technically. I guess some.
Oh, first try, baby. Oh, why did I pick up that torch?
You should pick up everything.
There, get rid of the torch. Take the iron. See, all this iron will go back home. I'll transmute it. Then we'll make some gold rings. We'll run over and enchant them. And boom, profits for days. Profits. Juicy, tasty profits. Profits we all know and love. Wait, I think that's it. I think I've cleared everyone. Pretty sure. Nope. More here. Oh, I think we're already done. Anything out here worth looking at? Looting? Grabbing? I mean, we are along the mountainside. Perhaps I would find something close by to mine up? Maybe? I just saw 2 wolves.
Oh wow.
And they just called out too. Come on, babies.
Mom, baby, you look.
Soul gem? Acquired. Come on, puppy. Oh, nice evasion. All the soul gems. Well done, puppies. Well done. I shall take your pelts now. And I do believe there was one down here I shot. Take that. Aw, Fox, they killed you.
Rude. Kill them all.
I just did.
What killed me?
The wolf.
All wolves must die now.
Okay. So you do not want me to become a werewolf now?
No, werewolves are different.
Alright.
I want you.
Since we're right up the road from Riften, and we could sleep off, you know, on oh hey, there's some Nernroot. Let's get a bath. all that bloodshed in that one actually did hurt me a little bit, so let's wash the blood off. Right, okay, nice and bathed. The nice little sleepy town of Riften, or not Riften, Riverwood, is here before us. I like this little town because of this. They give you a little cooking pot, a nice warm place to crash if, you know, cost you nothing. I think all of the major towns should have this little camp for visitors who don't want to pay 10 gold to the innkeeper because we're cheap. Shifty eyes.
Yeah, you're cheap.
Yes, I am. Just a wee.
Damn.
Hobbs isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
You are a little too friendly with strangers. Come here. I got a soul gem for you.
No.
I know, right? You're still not awake yet. Oh, slacker.
No, you.
There, I've waited an hour. You're still not there. Well,
Walk.
there. Now he's there. Just get some of my transmuting done.
Thank you so much. You and me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, let's see what you've got, darling. Anything I would want? No. 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 But you might have some goat horns that I definitely will want. And you don't even have that. You are pretty much kinda useless to me today. Now, let's see what you will buy off of me. I should enchant that. So I think I will. You can have that. And that and that. Wow, he wants to give me a lot for the home-cooked meal. That's fine. Look at that. Speech increase and everything. Keeping that. A sneaking necklace. Oh, what am I wearing? Oh, speech necklace. That is going to be a new favorite of mine. Look at that. That's lovely. Okay. Let us see. He had straw. He has some lockpicks, but no goat horns. He has glass. What about some empty soul gems? He had a common one. What about a lesser one? It's filled. Petty one? Cheap enough, I'll go ahead and buy it, but I wish it was empty. And
Till next time.
indeed, till next time. Now I'm not broke. I can go back to Markarth now and sell the thing. Alright, now that we have a handful of gold in our pockets, let's go back.
What am I supposed to
Oh, wait a minute. This starts a quest, doesn't it?
Seems no one in this city has.
I swear we did this.
I believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship. People rights and so forth. Thank you for your time.
You're gonna go in without me, aren't you? I want to do the quest, just not right this second. So he is in the treasury house. Alright.
Out of my way, outsider.
Ooh, aren't you snippy? Let me wake up this big... Are you asleep or are you awake? And you're not in this room. You're in the other one. Bless you!
I'm married to Thonar Silverblade. Keep that in mind.
You want me to do something?
Why is this door locked?
Why not?
Did we not do this quest?
Which quest?
Apparently I have not robbed this place.
Ooh, F.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver. Are you prepared to receive my golden words? Wonderful. I'll write it out so you won't forget it. You should probably just let Feline read it herself. Don't want you stumbling over the words and ruining my flow.
I'm a busy man. Half this city works for my family, and I have to keep them in line. Thongor may be the head of the family, but I'm the hands.
If she's still alive, then I haven't...
Thonar handles all our family's business.
Apparently I haven't started the Markarth quest. Oops. Let's run up here and get...
The man in this city, leave me alone.
I'm not a man, and I am leaving you alone. Bye! It might be too late to find this wench, but we're gonna try.
You're here to see the yard. No sudden moves. Understand?
Old Warren City underneath the keep. Shoe and sell.
She's way...
Could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? Such power.
Yep, middle of the night. I'll get her when she wakes up. Oh hey, level up. Let's see. Speech is 35 out of 40. Which I need 50 for merchant, so speech is out. Lock picking is at 30. Which means I could do apprentice locks. My sneak is where I want it. Archery... I could overdraw. That's an option. Let's see about enchanting or smithing. Smithing is 39 and the next one I believe is 40. Enchanting, I believe that's not eligible till 60. And we're already soul siphoning. Smithing, I need 60 for arcane. But in the meantime, that would be 50 and I'm at 40. Let's see. We could do Dwarven. But I think what would serve us better right now would be the overdraw. So I think archery is going to win the day today. Unless I want to do a critical. Overdraw. Done. She'll be waking up soon. See? She's waking up. Got some transmutation done, and now we have an awakened guard who deserves to wake up to a lovely poem.
My gods, it's true.
As his housecarl, Igmund's security is my chief concern.
Mere men bring down such a beast.
Pardon me? I'm not sure what this is all about. This is lovely. Calcelmo wrote this? About me? I never knew he had such feeling in him. Clearly, I've never even thought of him in that manner. I wish that I was as skilled with words as he. Here, take in this letter. I may not be as eloquent as he is, but I hope he understands.
There. See how nice I am, bringing lovebirds together. Run downstairs, run downstairs. Give this to the lovebird.
Been a murder over in Rifta. Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Yeah, I might have had a hand in that old lady's murder. Maybe.
I have things to study. What is it? This is more than I could have hoped for. Have you really done this for me? I have to see her. Please, excuse me. What? Oh, goodbye.
Come on. Run to her. For a 200-year-old man, you've got some fire in your belly still. Yeah, yeah. To love. Must run. Run to your love. Do it. Come on. Not getting any younger there. Look at this. I've never seen an NPC haul some butt like this. This is great.
Pauline,
It's all right. You don't need to say anything. I had no idea you were so nuanced.
I love you.
Oh.
Come here.
Aw. That was cute. And we have another glowing book.
Da-da-da-da.
Another story for us now. The Yellow Book of Riddles. For earnest pleasure and the strengthening of the mind, the author here collects all that he has learned of the art of riddling by dint of diligent study and through years of discourse with others of similar inclination. The posing and puzzling of riddles is a convention of polite aristocratic Western society. Nobles and social aspirants collect books of riddles and study them, hoping thereby to increase the chances of their appearing sly and witty in conversation. A metal neither black nor red, as heavy as man's golden greed. What you do to stay ahead with friend or arrow or steed. Dael, Rosna it. A man says, if you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. What must you say to stay alive?
Okay, I didn't catch any of them. You say?
I'll go back. The first riddle is, a metal neither black nor red, as heavy as a man's golden greed. What you do to stay ahead with friend, o arrow, or steed? The answer is lead. A man says, if you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. What must you say to stay alive?
No.
The answer: you will slay me with a sword. A Bosmer was slain. The Altmer claims the Dunmer is guilty. The Dunmer says the Khajiit did it. The Orc swears he didn't kill the Bosmer. The Khajiit says the Dunmer is lying. If only one of these speaks the truth, who killed the Bosmer? The answer: the Orc. That one was not clever to me. I don't know.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
The Dominion is here. The Dominion, the Dominion. Oh, I'm getting vapors. The Dominion are here and watching me. Does not bother me. Not one tick. Alright.
That's the town we're running with.
Of course it is. Let's go see if he has food for me. For it sells well. And some gold, maybe? Alright. While we're here, a little snap of the fingers.
Honored to see you again, my friend.
Good. Where is the man of the hour? Not in bed. Not in the kitchen. Where, oh where could he be? I shall run upstairs from here to there. Oh, you're having a drink.
Ah, my darling. A pleasant surprise.
Oh, now that was sweet.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet? Here, this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow.
Nice.
We have a cozy little profit. Here, this is your share.
See?
Take a look.
He's really kind of sweet. Let's see if he's got anything I want out of this pile. Blocking. Lock picking. Let's see if you have any goat horns, and you don't either. But you did have a couple of petty. Alright, let's see if there's anything I have that you would want.
Goodbye, my love.
Aren't you sweet?
What do you need, my friend?
I don't know what I need. I potentially need to sleep and get... That's early. We'll do a couple of these. Come on in here, big guy. You're gonna take my side of the bed. No, you're actually gonna change sides, huh?
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet?
Yes. Alright. See, this is my side of the bed. This is the proper side for me. Good job. Yeah, go ahead and lay down. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna catch a nap. Time to wakey wakey. and for me to transmute. Ha 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 ha. Such entertaining content indeed. There was one more glowing book in the bedroom. I think I will go read that because it's approaching time for me to end my stream. So I think we'll do one more book. And I will do the rest of this like transmuting and gold ringing off camera. Because that's not entertaining to watch somebody just flick their fingers. See, one last book to read. We're going to end tonight's stream with one last story. We're going to read The Seed, Ancient Tales of the Dwemer Part 2 by Mirabar Soul. The hamlet village of Lorik was a quiet, peaceful Dwemer community nestled in the monochrome gray and tan dunes and boulders of the Dejasti. No vegetation of any kind grew in Lorik, though there were blackened vestiges of long-dead trees scattered throughout the town. Camdita, arriving by caravan, looked at her new home with despair. She was used to the forest land of the north, where her father's family had hailed. Here there was no shade, little water, and a great open sky. It looked like a dead land. Her mother's family took Camdita and her younger brother Nevith in, and was very kind to the orphans, but she felt lonely in the alien village. It was not until she met an old Argonian woman who worked at the water factory that Camdita found a friend. Her name was Sigurth, and she said that her family had lived in Lorik centuries before the Dwemer arrived, when it was a great and beauteous forest. "Why did the trees die?" asked Camdita. "When there were Argonians only in this land, we never cut trees, for we had no need for fuel or wooden structures, such as you use. When the Dwemer came, we allowed them to use the plants as they needed them, provided they never touched the hist, which are sacred to us and to the land. For many years we lived peacefully. No one wanted for anything." "So what happened?" "Some of your scientists discovered that distilling a certain tree sap, molding it and drying it, they could create a resilient kind of armor called resin," said Sigurth. "Most of the trees that grew here had very thin ichor in their branches, but not the hist. Many of them fairly glistened with sap, which made the Dwemer merchants greedy. They hired a woodsman named Junin to start clearing the sacred arbors for profit." The old Argonian woman looked to the dusty ground and sighed. "Of course, we Argonians cried out against it. It was our home, and the hist, once gone, would never return. The merchants reconsidered. The Junin took it on his own to break our spirit. He proved one terrible bloody day that his prodigious skill with the axe could be used against people as well as trees. Any Argonian who stood in his way was hewn asunder. Children as well. The Dwemer people of Lorik closed their doors and their ears to the cries of murder." "Horrible!" gasped Camdita. "It is difficult to explain," said Sigurth. "But the deaths of our living ones was not nearly as horrible to us as the death of our trees. You must understand that to my people, the hist are where we came from and where we are going. To destroy our bodies is nothing. To destroy our trees is to annihilate us utterly." When Junin then turned his axe on the hist, he killed the land. The water disappeared, the animals died, and all the other life that the trees nourished crumbled and dried to dust. But you are still here, asked Candida. Why didn't you leave? For us, we are trapped. I am one of the last of a dying people. Few of us are strong enough to live away from our ancestral groves, and sometimes, even now, there is a perfume in the air of Lorik that gives us life. It will not be long until we are all gone. Candida felt tears welling up in her eyes. Then I will be alone in this horrible place with no trees and no friends. We Argonians have an expression, said Sigurd with a sad smile, taking Candida's hand, that the best soil for a seed is found in your heart. Candida looked into the palm of her hand and saw that Sigurd had given her a small black pellet. It was a seed. It looks dead. It can only grow in one place in all of Lorik, said the old Argonian, outside an old cottage in the hills outside town. I cannot go there, for the owner would kill me on sight, and like all my people, I am too frail to defend myself now. But you can go there and plant the seed. What will happen? Asked Candida. Will the Hist return? No, but some part of their power will. That night, Candida stole from her house and into the hills. She knew the cottage Sigurd had spoken of. Her aunt and uncle had told her never to go there. As she approached it, the door opened, and an old but powerfully built man appeared, a mighty axe slung over his shoulder. "What are you doing here, child?" he demanded. "In the dark, I almost took you to be a lizard man." "I've lost my way in the dark," she said quickly. "I'm trying to get back to my home in Lorik." "Be on your way, then." "Do you have a candle I might have?" she asked piteously. "I've been walking in circles, and I'm afraid I'll only return back here without any light." The old man grumbled and walked into his house. Quickly, Candida dug a hole in the dry dirt and buried the seed as deeply as she could. He returned with a lit candle. "See to it you don't come back here," he growled, "or I'll chop you in half." He returned to his house and fire. The next morning, when he awoke and opened the door, he found that his cottage was entirely sealed within an enormous tree. He picked up his axe and delivered blow and after blow to the wood, but he could never break through. He tried side chops, but the wood healed itself. He tried an upper chop, followed by an under chop, to form a wedge, but the wood sealed. Much time went by before someone discovered old Junin's emaciated body lying in front of his open door, still holding his blunted, broken axe. It was a mystery to all what he had been chopping with it, but the legend began circulating through Lorik that his sap was found on the blade. Shortly thereafter, small desert flowers began pushing through the dry dirt in the town. Trees and plants newly sown began to live tolerably well, if not luxuriantly. The Hist did not return, but Candida and the people of Lorik noticed that at a certain time around twilight, long wide shadows of great bygone trees would fill the streets and hills. Publisher's note: the seed is one of the Merobar Soul's tales, whose origins are well known. This tale originated from the Argonian slaves of southern Morrowind. Merobar Soul merely replaced the Dunmer with Dwemer and claimed he found it in a Dwemer ruin. Furthermore, he later claimed that the Argonian version of the tale was merely a retelling of his original Lorik. While clearly not a Dwemer name, simply does not exist, and in fact, Lorik was a name commonly used incorrectly. For Dunmer men in Gorfelum's plays, the Argonian versions of the story usually take place on Vardenfell, usually in the Telvanni city of Sadrith Mora. Of course, the so-called, quote, scholars of Temple Zero will probably claim the story has something to do with Lorkhan, simply because the town starts with the letter L. And there we have it, my friends. One final story, and some more finger twitching. I think that we have crossed the hour threshold and maybe a little bit more. And I don't think you all want to watch me sit here and transmute all night, as that's not fun. And since we have now hence finished, I'll go ahead and click the save, that way we don't lose our progress. And I think I'll bid a good night to you all. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I hope to end up hanging out with you tomorrow. It is a Friday. Fridays are usually quite busy for me, but I'll try to get either some more RimWorld, Minecraft, or Skyrim in again. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Good night.